afternoon, everyone, or evening, or good morning, wherever you are in the world. John here again, and I am at NASA, the Kennedy Space Center. Boom, boom, boom! Here in Florida. I'm making a quick video because I've had the most amazing day here. I've got the sniffles and I've got the cold a bit, but today has been so fun. I'm now officially a born again geek. I've never really been in the whole space, sci-fi, Star Trek-y, Star Wars, travel, technology thing, but it's been so cool. Today we've met astronauts, we've seen the Mars rover which was launched today, went all about the history of the Apollos and Saturn, and got to go and see like Atlantis, the famous shuttle, where it kind of breaks off the thing and goes high. So it's been so cool. Yeah, named after JFK, this is him here, which says something good. But anyway, it says we're going to space, not because it's easy, but because it's hard. So it's been super fun. But it's a wee bit tainted because, of course, what's been happening back home in London, it's really shook me quite hard. And it's just made me think about what's possible and what's happening with the world today. In a space where we're thinking about everything outside our world, thinking a lot about what's been happening inside our world as well. So, lots of love to people back home in London. I hope you're all safe and well, and yeah, doing good. It's diabolical what's happening. It's horrible and it's avoidable, and it's a shame. And it's a shame as well watching the reaction, watching the kind of people and the kind of politics that's getting traction as a result of it. Hate will never be the tonic to hate. We can't just try and preach tolerance. We need to actually bloody understand each other and get our heads around this stuff, because the kind of evil that's being seen as the solution to things is not working. It's sad, and it's been hard for me. It's a street that I know in an area I know very well in London Bridge, and kind of spent a lot of time there, and got very close loved ones to me there. And seeing the Manchester concert last night was so touching as well. Felt weird being away from home, although what can I do even if I was there? But it's been really weird being overseas. The time we found out, I was at the Florida Gun Show. We've been at the National Rifle Association. We've been learning all about it and been surrounded by people who's like with Confederate flags and iron crosses, and just seeing a lot of kind of white supremacism and the butt end of negative thinking and hate-based politics. It's been fascinating timing. And then today, while we're leaving Orlando and in Florida, we learn about a mass shooting in Orlando. People in the UK don't even know about it yet. We need to get a grip. We need to get a bloody grip. And it saddens me that our immediate response is to give right-wing, narrow-minded, hate-fueled, draconian opinions. There's somehow the strength or the high ground is the obvious or best response. I'm sorry, but violence makes nobody safe. I genuinely believe that. And this clash of civilizations narrative we're being fed it's not the answer. It's not the answer. We need to reach out, not hide away. We need to engage and start to learn what's making this happen. And hope and love needs to be a stronger emotion than fear and hate. We need to reach out, and it's not cheesy, it's not over the top language, it's how things change. We've got a media world and a political world and an economic world that makes us fear what we don't know, makes us hate what's different from us, and it's diabolical. We need to start to do something about it. I believe young people are the answer. We need to cross the boundaries and borders that we're told otherwise are uncrossable, or that makes us different from people. Look where I am, I'm in bloody NASA. If we can put men and women on the moon, if we can circle over to Mars, if we can understand and enter orbits, we can learn to get on with each other. We can learn that anything is possible. And failure, as they say here, failure cannot be an option. We need to start doing something about it. It's so sad. It triggers me really badly. And one thought I've got is, who's looking at the mental health impacts of day-to-day public street normalised terrorism, where someone driving a van's a deadly explosive device, or mowing down these people, it's starting to impact us. It's triggering. We need to start looking out for it. It should never be normal. We need to start looking out for each other. But don't be divided. Let's not start hating each other. Let's not let it change our politics. You know, this happened in France before their election. It's happened in the UK ahead of their election now. Partly it's not a coincidence. We cannot let this darkness and this evil win. And it's young people who are going to change it and speak out. So from quite a somber guy out here in Florida at NASA, take care.